Hello everyone. In today's session, we will see Python introduction. As I am planning to start Python series, so I thought that it will be very useful to start with introduction of Python to know some basic details of the Python and then start with Python series. So let's start. So Python was developed by Guido van Rossum. Right now, it is actively managed and developed by Python Software Foundation. It is a high-level open source programming language and it is a general purpose language. It means that you can use Python for machine learning purpose, you can use Python for web development, you can use Python for game development, to create executable for Windows, to automate few tasks, for network programming as well as desktop GUIs. So it is a general purpose language which can be used for any required purpose. Next is popularity index. So if we see the popularity of Python, so it's in the top 5. Let's see two URLs through which we can confirm the same. One is the PYPL index. So as per the PYPL index, right now Python is on the top position based on the June 2021 data. Now, how PYPL define the popularity of any language? So it is based on the tutorial search on Google. So the more a language tutorial is searched, the more popular the language is assumed to be. So at present, Python's tutorial are being searched the most, and hence it is the most popular language in the PYPL index. Another index is TOB index. So as per the TOB index, Python is ranked at second position. So you can see that right now Python is having the second position in top 5 and its rating is 11.87. So if we see that how TOB index confirm the rank and popularity of any language, so it is based on ratings are based on the number of skilled engineers worldwide, courses and third party vendors, and they use Google, Bing, Yahoo, Wikipedia, Amazon, YouTube and Baidu for this ratings and for this popularity index. So based on PYPL index, Python is at the top position, whereas as per the TOB index, it is on the second position. So in the popularity right now, Python is trending and it's in the top 5 position. And even if you want to know more, so you can search on Google Trends as well. Next is philosophy. So they call it the Gen of Python, and it was created by Tim Peters. So there are few rules that drive the design of Python. So these rules are as follows: like beautiful is better than ugly, explicit is better than implicit, simple is better than complex. So there are some 20 rules are there which drive the design of Python. And if you want to read or if you want to import these rules in your Python environment, you can simply start Python and use this command import this, and it will provide all these 20 rules which we call as the Gen of Python. Also, if you want to know that what each line or what each rule meant by, so you can consider this beautiful article where it shows the meaning of each rule. So for example, beautiful is better than ugly. So it means that being a developer, writing code and making it run is not the only job to do. It should be easily readable by other developers as well. So that's what the meaning of this line, beautiful is better than ugly. So if you want to know the understanding, if you want to know the in-depth information of this each line, each rule, what it says, you can consider this tutorial. Availability. So Python, being the open source programming language, it is available on all the three platforms: Linux, Windows, and Mac. Next is interactive development environment. So there are different IDEs available for Python, but most widely used are PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, Spider, ideally Paizo, Jupyter Notebook. So these IDEs are again based on the individual's preferences. For example, Jupyter Notebook is being widely used by data scientists. On the other hand, if you want to develop a software, or if you just want to write any script, in that case PyCharm and Visual Studio Code are widely used. If you want to know all the list of IDs, you can visit this link where Python itself has shown all the possible IDs of Python. So you can see over here Thorny, Komodo, PyCharm, Spider, ideally. So the list of all the IDs available on this link for Python. Text editors. So Notepad++, Atom, Bluefish, Genie, and any other text editor where you can edit the Python code, we can consider it under this. Uh, and the list of all the text editors is available on this link. Like Atom, Bluefish, Airy, Crisp, Eclipse. So all these Python editors list is available over here on this link. Again, it's up to you, and again it's up to the sole preferences of individuals. So as a data scientist, you might be using Jupyter Notebook more, and as a software developer, you might be using PyCharm or Visual Studio more. So again, it's based on the individual preferences. There is nothing like best or worst. PAP8. So PAP8 is the coding standard and coding norms for Python. Though it is not necessary to follow these principles, these guidelines, but PAP8 makes the code easy to read and understand. So if you want to know all the rules and regulations, all the different rules to write a code, like how to what should be the name of class, what should be the name of function, how much long a single line should be, so you can visit these links where you will find all the rules related to PAP8 norms. Okay, so like indentation, tab or space, maximum line length. So you can see that maximum line length should be 79 characters. So if you follow these rules, if you follow these norms, it will be easier for you as well as any other developers to read the code, to write the code, and to grasp what the code wants to say, what the code is doing. So that's where PAP8 comes into the picture. Packages. So like as you might know, Python has different packages for different purposes. So it has long list of packages for the different tasks. So you can use this link where they have mentioned all the available packages, and you can find the required packages over here. They call it PYPI or PyP, Python Package Index, where all the available packages are available. So you can browse as per your requirement. So like if you want to go with any framework like Django, Flask, you can find the all the required package details and list over here. Okay, let's say if you want to find packages related to artificial intelligence, you can find it over here. You just need to remove this. Yeah, machine learning, continuous learning, ML square. So as you can see, that whatever your purpose is, you can find that purpose related packages from this PY Python package index URL. And if you want to install any package, it's just pip install that package name. And if you want to operate any package, it's simple pip install upgrade package name. So we will cover this on later part, but it's just for the information purpose. And last but not the least, if you want further details, if you want to know more about Python, you can reach out to the base URL of Python, that is www.python.org, where they have covered all the required topics and all the required details over here. So just to give you the overview, if you want to start with the Python, you can click on this getting started. Over here they have everything like Python for beginners, and if you are completely new to the programming part, so that you are a known programmer, you can click on this link, and over here you can find all the required material, all the required details and books to start with Python. Like this Check.io is a gamified website containing programming tasks that can be solved in Python 3. So you can use this kind of stuff to start with Python program. Then downloads contain the downloading section to download the Python software for Windows, Mac or Linux. Documentation contains different books and articles. So beginner's guide, so if you are a beginner, then how to use or how to start with Python, all the required details are over here. You can find it over here. If you want to become a Python developer or help the community to develop Python functionalities, you can read this Python developers guide. And if you want to know more about Python functionalities, or if you want to get the Python books, you can visit this link. So just like a collection of Python books like this. If you want the free books, it's also available over here. Then you can visit this link, a collection of Python books available for free downloads. So find the best Python books. So again, it's based on the topics. If you are a beginner, click on this link, and it will provide a best book for you as a beginner based on the popularity score. Okay, so it's like 100 out of 100 or 97 out of 100. So this is the popularity score. If you are at the intermediate level, you can find the books accordingly. And if you want books based on specific topics, so for that, for example, if you want machine learning and AI related books, you can find it over here. So like this is hands-on machine learning with scikit-learn, Keras and TensorFlow. This is very popular or most popular, and it has scored 100 out of 100. On the second number, it's deep learning with Python. So all the required books are available on this link. If you want to go with the free books or free links, you can find it over here on this link. So I have provided all these required links in the description box. So I will strongly suggest that please visit all these links so that you will get better idea about Python. And if you need any other details, if you require more in-depth details, you will be able to get it from these links. So I will strongly recommend to visit all these links. So that's it for the day. Thank you everyone for watching this video.